quickly going into each of these areas of due diligence that you scrutinize. So what do you actually look at when you're trying to assess a market opportunity? And here really you're looking for clarity in things like, can you easily based on just from the bottom upwards or from the top down, can you easily quantify what the size of the market the entrepreneur is dealing with? And the best way to do this is to just ask them, who are the customers you're targeting now? Are they already buying or using your product? How many are they? And from that, and if you know the type of demographic they're targeting, you scale up. Remember one of the yellow flags was, red flags actually was around entrepreneurs who are telling you, oh, I will be able to acquire 1% of the African population as my customers, but they cannot show that they have 15 or 50 customers who are using their product now, and they cannot show you the type of customers those are, because that enables you to do a bottom-up analysis to be able to look at and identify a realistic addressable market. Next level down, after you know that addressable market, is understanding then market segments. Businesses will go to market is either they'll be selling to other businesses or straight to consumers or individuals, or to consumers or individuals through businesses. Can you easily delineate, see this for the business? And do you know why they go to the market this way? So that's what you're looking at when you're looking at the market opportunity. And is there evidence of, for that market they're targeting, how they're solving the problem? So those are the aspects of the market you're trying to ascertain when you're doing due diligence. And you're doing all this by scrutinizing a lot of the documents they're providing on their marketing plan, on their marketing strategy, on their pitch deck, in their business plan. Related then to the market is knowing who is in the market. Can they list their competition? And there'll be competition locally, and this is a way to test exit strategy perhaps, but who else from outside may come into their market? You may be looking at an entrepreneur who's initially in a single country, say Tanzania or Kenya or Uganda or Rwanda. Is it likely that a bigger player in South Africa or Nigeria may want to come into that market? Is it likely that there is a global player that is expanding onto the continent? How will they compare to this player? Are they preparing themselves to be acquired by this player? How do they price their good compared to this player? What makes them competitive? And how will they perform when this larger player comes into their market? Because they'll probably be more capitalized. Actually, this week I was screening a business that is looking to provide a streaming service similar to Spotify for the African continent. And this entrepreneur I was talking to was based in Canada, looking to do it in Zimbabwe as a market to start. And then he was looking to go into other countries on the continent. And I asked him about his competition. And I don't know those of you who know this market, but he talked about a company called Boomplay. Now, Boomplay is the major player on the continent because their solution streaming app comes pre-installed in techno phones, which are exported into Africa from China. So they have a large market already. However, what has been happening is in each of the African countries that I've been looking into, there's been individual players coming up who are building a streaming service. In fact, about a month prior at the Kane Deal Day, an entrepreneur had pitched with the same solution for DRC and Uganda. So, but when I asked this entrepreneur about his solution in Zimbabwe and how we go into other markets and who the competition is, and he knew only Boomplay, and I started listing off these other competitors, that was a yellow flag moment for us. I told him, you know what, go back and just look again at your pitch deck, see what these competitors mean for you, and see how you want to go into these markets, and that's it. So the market, yes, is large for streaming and trying to get African music into the rest of the world, but there's people building solutions all over the world, and Boomplay has been strategic in the way it's coming to the market. But that was an example of just understanding your market and the competition and the kind of due diligence you want to be doing.